April Fool's Day, play a trick on your taste buds. The B&G-C Underground Bar is hosting a cocktail class that will put your taste buds to the test. Well, bartender Mario Lavita is in the Coco Kitchen this morning. Mario, how are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you for having me on
I've
set.
been seeing you throughout the show, giving us some stuff over here. I'm like, Mario, well, tell me more about the class that's being offered and what people can expect when they show up.
Of course. So the class itself, it's going to be called Two Truths and a Lie. So our concept of it is kind of to teach. You're going to have two cocktails and one mocktail to kind of show people how cocktails are more than just mixing liquors together. It's the ingredients that flow really well. So that comes from the mocktail itself, that you're going to have all these ingredients mixed well. So it's going to be hard to tell which one is actually that mocktail. To showcase what we do as mixologists behind the bar.
There's an art to it for
There's an art for sure.
Okay, Mario, what have you brought with you today?
All right, so before I start working on it, I did bring already two of the cocktail mocktails. This is going to be your job to kind of taste them, figure it out, and then see which one you can guess with it. While we're doing it, I'm going to be making another cocktail so we can just show the magic and how it works.
Let's do it. Okay, so you want me to taste these two?
Yeah, if you would love to, please do.
And you said one of them's a mocktail.
One of them will be a mocktail.
Here goes number one as you do all this stuff.
Yeah. So you'll see, like I said, with it, there's so many flavors going on.
What is this called?
That is going to be called, it is a kind of riff on a Negroni itself.
Ooh, okay. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, that's hard. That one is, I don't know. And what is this one called?
That one I call the Passionate Night. It's like a little bit of a passion fruit vanilla martini itself.
The Passionate Night. I'm having a passionate night every night. Okay, I think the mocktail is this one. No? Oh.
Yeah, no, you got a good taste bud. That is going to be our mocktail.
But look, they're both equally tasty, which is so cool. Well, teach us how to make one of these drinks, because now I want to come over to you and see what you're doing.
Of course. So with this cocktail, what I did, mixing together, this is going to be called the Sophisticated Midnight. So this is going to be basically a take on something we like to call a Manhattan, but specifically called a Black Manhattan. What makes it very different, you're going to be switching out that vermouth that you typically have for a Manhattan with Amaros. Amaros are really nice because they have that same sugar content that you would want from a sweet vermouth, but have a little bit more of like an herbaceous note that kind of cuts that sweetness. So this one we're going to be doing with an artichoke liqueur. And something called Montenegro. It's a nice Amaro that has light chocolate notes to it, but some bitter oranges to kind of complement it. A little bit of cherry bark vanilla bitters, Ango, and then some rye whiskey.
That smells so good. Like it's rich. What did you throw in there?
So that's a nice little black cherry to kind of keep it nice and simple and classic to the Manhattan riff there.
That smells wonderful. What inspired this concept, Mario?
So we've been trying to push into doing cocktail classes. I think for our first one, landing on April Fools, we found it fun to kind of like have that like little theme to like that little trickster thing that does come with April's Fools. Yeah. And just like I said before, I think it's really great to teach people that, you know, mixology itself is not just whipping liquors together. It's the ingredients and the actual flavor profiles that do come from the spirits themselves and how to blend them together.
That is so cool. Well, tell us more about B&G-C, because there's some history there. It's got a little bit of a speakeasy vibe. It's awesome.
100%. It's been a staple in Cherry Creek for a while. I don't think a lot of people understand that. It's been in the neighborhood for a while. But what we want to teach there is just basically teach people that there is, again, the same thing, ingredients that go behind this, to have people first have an experience there. First thing with hospitality is to have people have a good time and make sure that we force that for them to have a good time.
Exactly.
But it's also just the ingredients, just show them that we have quality ingredients with quality cocktails there.
How does somebody make a reservation to come check out the bar or to be in one of the classes?
Yeah, the two ones I always recommend is one, if you want to keep it nice and simple, definitely going online is an easy way to go. Okay. If you do want to go a little bit more of that speakeasy route itself, you can always text in a number. The number we actually have are going to be with our business cards here.
You have text it?
Yeah, you text it right there. So that if you want to go more of that speakeasy, kind of have the whole vibe itself. We do have a number on the business cards as well that they can call. It's going to be 720-925-8598. You text the number, they'll text you back and kind of confirm your reservation day of, and again, have that little fun speakeasy vibe with it.
Love it. And you've been bartending for quite some time.
About 11 years now.
Mario, you are awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
Love your vibe. I can tell you know your stuff. All right, everyone, we'll snag your spot at Two Truths and a Lie Mixology Experience at B&G-C this coming Monday at exploretalk.com. And remember, please drink responsibly. And we also have a pair of tickets to give away to one lucky viewer. Of course, you got to be 21 or older to enter to win, but enter by sending an email to mycoco@9news.com with the words April Fools in the subject line. The winner will be chosen at random and contacted later on today. Good luck.